SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing the College Bowls, and right now we're talking to a brand new guest, Sean Higgs from NJWiseGuys.com, who has very graciously agreed to cover 2 bowl games that I asked him to take. He gave us some great analysis on the New Orleans Bowl just a minute ago. Now we're going to get into the Beef O'Brady's Bowl, Ohio and Eastern Carolina. Sean, thanks for being with us.
Oh, anytime, Peter. Thanks for having me.
All right. I appreciate you taking these, 2 minor bowls that you didn't necessarily have an opinion on before I asked you to cover them. Gave us a great lean on Tulane in the New Orleans Bowl. Now you're going to cover East Carolina, Ohio. East Carolina is a 13.5 or 14-point favorite, total 62 or 62.5. Now, I haven't been able to, I haven't had time to research this game myself yet, but when you looked into it, did you find anything you think might have a little bit of value?
I did actually. For these 2 small schools here, they're no strangers to bowling. ECU, 7 of the last 8 years, 5 straight bowl games for Ohio, winning their last 2. But I don't think this is the same Ohio team as the last 2 years. I'll tell you why. Late game stretch against Buffalo, Bowling Green, and at home against Kent, totally blown out, 123-16. They get blasted 30-3 in Buffalo, 49-0 Bowling Green. I put ECU in those teams' categories. This team's put up 50 points 5 times already this season, averaging 40 points a game. Obviously, Ohio plays better at home than on the road. Not a home game for ECU per se, but Ohio being away from their own stadium, the defense isn't as sharp. I expect Shane Carradine and Vintavious Cooper to run over this Bobcat defense. And normally when I do these little small games, asked to do them, I really don't have much of a lean come in. But after digging my research on this game, I'm probably going to release this as a service play, as an 8 or a 10-star play. I like ECU that much here. All
right, yeah, I mean, the only thing that makes me nervous, I completely agree with you. In the second half of the season, Ohio was absolutely awful, and they became a great, great fade. They were getting blown out by the good teams, not playing well relative to their spreads at all. But in the beginning of the year, they were playing a little bit better. And, sometimes with these bowl games, teams revert back to how they played, closer to how they played in the beginning of the year, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. For Ohio, obviously, that would be a good thing. Why did they fade the second half of the year, and why do you expect them to continue playing that way here in the bowl?
I think they're just not a good team this year. The offense really never went forward with their senior leadership and experience they had. And I think just the way they ended, dropping those games against the better competition in their own conference, where's the motivation to shoot down here to Florida for this game? Where ECU's, they're 9-3.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, motivating factor for some of these schools to get to 10 wins. 10-3 looks a lot better than, 8-5 on the Ohio side of the board, who struggled. So I think ECU is a better team talent-wise. I think Carradine's a great quarterback, and they got Cooper to running back. They haven't been able to stop anybody on defense. I don't think it's going to change now just because it's a bowl game.
Sean Higgs from NJWiseGuys.com giving us some great analysis and recommending Eastern Carolina minus 13.5. That is a widely available number right now. Thanks, Sean.